Quick edit here. This is a bit of a spoiler, but Endless Heist is dead. Books of Aggression are no more. So you've got until 3.21 to hits to enjoy Endless Heist, and then it's dead. Books of Aggression, I repeat, are dead. It's in the patch notes. Endless Heist is dead. Let's all be very, very sad. Hi all, and welcome to this heist review of the 3.21 patch notes that have just been released. Now, if you don't want any spoilers, then please don't watch my video. This is going to be literally, as you can see, we have controlled F and we are looking at specifically heist. The first things I want to state is that with the Pathfinder changes on the tree, this could really change the way we use Pathfinders in heist. I'm not sure which way this is going to go yet, because obviously we need the POB to be updated, and that's not going to be done for a while. Additionally, with all the changes to the Crucible weapons, this could mean a lot of us are switching away from Pathfinder PF and the poison concoction builds that have no weapons and moving to skills that have weapons, and then depending on how rare they are, such as using unique weapons, are now also going to be dropped, because it's going to be easier to get that Crucible passive tree on the non-unique weapons. Also, the chest. Are you looking at a chest with or without life to get that life mastery? Because more life in heist is best, because then you don't die and drop all your rewards on the floor. That saying that, let's move on. The number of breach splinters obtained from league content has been reduced. Heist is mentioned. Secondly, added a series of profane modifiers on heist contracts. Don't roll heist contracts until it's like the second month of the league, because the currency expenditure to getting advantageous heist modifiers on contracts and blueprints are just not worth the currency or the time in early league. Once you're at about the 5, 6, 7, 8 week mark, feel free to go ahead and roll away, and hopefully you'll get some profit out of that. The next one, your replica unique item rewards in Grand Heist no longer have a higher chance than normal to spawn with a higher number of sockets or links. Replica items are now taking a nosedive in the floor. I don't know about you, but when I was coming across replica items, they did seem to have a lot of 5 link and 6 socketed items. Moving on. Number 4, chest in blueprints in Ruthless. Well, if you're not playing Ruthless, it doesn't matter. If you are playing Ruthless, look up the rest of the Ruthless changes. Moving on. Heist is on the tree. On the map modifier. 6 Chaos Orbs, you've got 2 Smuggler Caches. How many? That's going to be, if you spec Heist, that's now up to 8 Smuggler Caches, with our friend following us around all over the place, Huck. And if you're down that way, you might as well start take the Beastmaster as well, whose name I've temporarily forgotten, because he's only a few points around the tree. If you're going to be running going for heist on the Matless passive tree to get a ton of blueprints and contracts, I highly suggest also going the beast route as well. You'll make a ton of money, especially now that you can release the beast for free from the menagerie. 2 more heist remarkers. Fixed a bug in party play where heist contracts could drop for players that had not encountered the relevant heist rogue. And that's it. If we control F heist, that is all the changes. As I said, there's a couple of Ascendancy classes now with Saboteur changes. You can see the fact that we've got the new trees on there with the 2 robots. It's probably in here somewhere. I haven't looked at it. I've literally just come out straight out of the Q&A, hit the patch notes, and I'm recording this video. So I'm going literally for the high stuff as quickly as possible, so you have that information. Outside of that, Pathfinder, it's kind of going to complete rework. I'm not sure, however, this is going to be good or for the better until I get with it once it goes live on the game. So POB, please, when? Most likely won't be fully done until the day or 2 after it's gone live, but hopefully we'll get most stuff in the POB from the guys that run POB as soon as they are able to do so. I know it takes a lot of messing around, especially with all the mastery changes. The nodes are being moved around as well, and that's a lot of stuff on there as well. So hopefully this very quick 5-minute video has helped you understand the specific heist changes. I might do another one where I go through a lot of other things in the patch notes, but by that point you've probably read them and seen a ton of other content creators videos doing in-depth guides, so I may not bother. Anyway, that's it done for the heist specific details that I have found. As you can see, I've just done a Control F look for heist. There may be a lot more in the patch notes. Feel free to run through them, have a look. Hopefully this video has helped you quickly enough. I'll see you in the next one. So now in this portion of the video we are going to literally take a quick, well not so quick, a dive through the actual changes. I'm not going to be reading it verbatim. I'm just going to be flicking through and seeing what I can see that takes an interest to me. We've got a new dex skill gem here for the snipe, which is channeling your bow skills. I don't think that's going to be relevant. Mana forged arrow supports bow attack spells, causing them to trigger when you spend an amount of total mana. Whatever. Supports attacks, causing them to trigger the prismatic burst spell. Cannot support triggered attacks. Blah blah blah. Prismatic burst, choosing an element at random. Oh god, no way. Momentum supports attack skills that aren't triggered. Using these skills will grant momentum, which is lost when you move, including teleporting. Okay. 10 unique items, 5 new div cards. Oh no, 10 uniques. Dang it, 5 new div cards. Oh, okay. The following countries now stack in 20: Alks, Val, Chaos, Tainted Chaos, Eldritch Chaos, and Veiled Chaos. Oh, that's not too bad. Items now persist in a vendor shops for multiple levels, so you have a chance to buy them before they vanish. Each time you level up, the older items are removed and some new ones are added. You can also now rarely find rare items at vendors. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. I like that. Can you continue to incrementally improve the sound art? Yeah, okay, I don't ignore that. League revamps, blah blah. Breach, I'm not going to go through this. I don't like Breach, never really liked it, but it's all there for those that do like it. If you want to go through that, that is fine. That is a whole lot of Breach. All the Breach uniques have changed, so you can read through those as well. Wow, everything's changed. Abyss, I've always wanted Abyss, but it seemed a bit lackluster. The Abyssal Debts now contain Lich. Because of the rating counting which is unchanged, Abyssal Debts are rare before. Oh god. It is now possible for a Stygian Spire to spawn in a place or an Abyssal Trove, which will now drop all of the jewels and other items. Abyssal Debts can only appear in item level 78. That's maps. What level maps is that? I can never remember the map tiers. Hold on, let me just open a spreadsheet. I've got 78. Oh, red maps. That's tier 11 plus. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you need to be in red maps for that. Abyssal Debts now always spawn at the fourth hold if they were going to spawn at Ed instead of immediately after a single hold. Okay, Hillman and Southern Wells had their increased life. Blah blah. Alamu. Yep. Stygian Spires no longer gain reduced damage taken buff during using their skills. Instead, they now spawn with a reduced damage taken buff, which tapers off. Oh, okay, that's a standard then for most bosses. The Awakened Debts has no change. Blah blah. The Lightless Legion Atlas Notable has been renamed Inspired Darkness. Now grants monster level. Blah blah blah. Instead, it now provides Stygian Spires on your map strip. 2 items plus. Oh, that's going to be nice. I could see me stacking Abyss now. The 2 smaller but Atlas passives Inspired Darkness. We've also taken to read Abyss Knight. Shadow Knight's unique body armor no longer has 6% increased life. 9% increase in mana. All socket gems. Instead, it now has 3% increased max life per Abyss Jewel. 3% increased max mana. And penetrate 4% of resistance per jewel. Ooh. There are now 2 and 3 visual stock versions of the Shroud of the Lightless. Okay. No longer provides full 6. It now has a 5%. Ooh, it can also roll 2 random modifiers from a pool of 6, previously 2. I wonder if that's going to update. Is that updating the existing ones? That's going to be interesting for standard. Darkness in Throne Belt now has a 50 to 100% increase as previously 75. I wonder if that's backwards compatible. No longer provides 30% increase. Instead, it now has 24 to 32% movement speed. Ooh. While affected by a magic abyssal, oof, 46%. Oh, that's bad. Oh, they're horrible. Oh, hold on. 16 increased reservation while affected by uniqueness. Oh, that's going to make the poison SRS build that's been done. Abyss scarabs have been reviewed to account for these changes. Here's what they now provide. Rusted, causing the area to pain. Polished, contain abyss, causes areas to spawn 50% monsters. Gilded, contain additional causes abyss spawn, and abysses in that area do not lead to a depth or stitch and spire. Ouch. Wings. Oh god, so using gilded and winged are actually horrible. Yeah. Following maps, map changes, yeah, whatever, we'll wait. Craftsmen previously unlocked in maps have been removed from the atlas are now found within their maps currently on the atlas. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. A new series of profane, eldritch ultimate that causes you to have reduced cooldown recovery rate, yep. Maybe new starting from quant, no longer provides, yep. Harmony cost applies an enchantment to a non-unique map, causing consume because it has been replaced with enchantment on non-unique maps that provides 50%. Yeah, I could see that coming. Replica unique item rewards and grand heist no longer have a higher chance. Oh yeah, we saw that one. Balance of terror can no longer be obtained from void, but it has was nailed by mistake. Yeah, this card has been re-nailed. It's now called the Rusted Bard. It now that's going to be nice. That means that I can actually start getting that div card for me bonus. That's going to be easier to get hold of. Cool. Each mastery one by one. Accuracy masteries. I'm not going to go through all of these because that is going to take ages. Maximum chaos res. Nice. Claw, no. Cold, don't use those. Dagger, elemental masteries. Don't use energy shield evasion. Oh! The mana reservation one's been removed. No mana reservation. Holy crap! Have they done the same with determination? Yep, they've removed all the reservation masteries. Oh, that sucks! My god! Oh, and they've removed the fire dot one. They've removed the fire dot minus fire res, but plus fire dot. That's going to screw over RF. I don't use fire, I don't use impale, I don't use leech, lightning, life, 50 max life. Yep. And they've removed the minus mana gen when moving. Has gone. Another killer to RF. Wow. No one cares. No one cares. Tombstone damage. Oh, hey. Okay, we've got the minor mastery back, but we've lost the actual masteries for the skills. Okay, everyone's going to be taking that. Everyone's just going to be taking that now. Mine, mark, I don't care. Poison, I don't play poison. Recovery, whatever. Reservation masteries. That's new. Ooh. That's a nice one. I can see a lot of people taking a level 1 vitality / clarity with arrogance to get that. They've removed the 12% spell suppression, so again spell suppression is going to be harder. Don't do traps on Warcry. Removed masteries. Show. Yep, here we go. Accuracy, armor. There's a determination one. I said it was gone. Yep. Defiance banner gone. They've removed all the mana reservation ones for certain skills. That's gone. That's going to make Death's Oath. That's going to hit Death Oath. It's one of my favourite builds. Ooh, lost the elemental resistances. That's going to hurt my RF build. Yep, there's the Grace one. Gone. There's the Fire Dot one. Gone. Flask effect. Gone. Jeez. Vitality minor res. Gone. Regenerate 2 life. Gone. Gone. Life mastery. Wow, they've done a marker on them. The most popular. Oh my day! No, come on. They are hitting all the most used masteries. Bloody hell! Attack cluster. Master fetch number is no longer provides 15 steps per 20%. Wow! It now has bow. Oh, excuse me. Nice. I don't care about cold, fortify, link, mark. Don't use those. Poison, whatever. Recovery. I'm not going to read them. Stun avoidance. Don't use war cries. I think they're horrible. Saboteur. I don't play a sab, but that could be interesting depending what the numbers look like in POB. The clockwork one could be fun for cock builds. Yeah. Pathfinder no longer grants 3% with chaos damage, 15 chaos damage cancels, or it now grants 25%. Ah, see, yep, that's going to hurt the old concoction builds. Ugh. Nature's Journaling is gone. Oh God, Master Surgeon's ganked. That's nice. That's basically a Mage Blood. That's also Master Alchemist. I can see Nature's Boon and Master Alchemist being used. And that's quite cool. Ascendant Pathfinder. Total no longer price 4% on users. Flask now price 25 starts. Flask Saboteur no longer price regenerate. Okay, fair enough. Over. New gems. The large chest and twice shown but for Scion, previously Onslaught. Oh yeah, they've removed Onslaught, haven't they? Melee Splash support, Awaken Melee Splash, Blight, Explosive Trap now causes 3 generally 1, scaling up to 7. Okay. Shattering Steel, Split Steel, Base Spark has been reduced. Ha! Poison Spark got hit a little bit. Oh, they've changed it. It consumes 1. Poison Concoction now consumes 1 charge per projectile fired, if possible, instead of 2 charges from 1 life flask. It now provides added chaos damage equal to 3% of the flask recovery amount if charges were consumed from life flask gem level 1. Okay, so it's not too bad. Never to make a wide variety of builds competitive level we initially considered, blah blah blah. Onslaught support has been removed. A new momentum support gem has been added in its place. Items that previously granted onslaught support, such as Forbidden Shaco and Hungry Luke, now instead grant momentum support. Wow. What's going to happen to my onslaught gem? Oh, it's going to just be changing it. Attack and bow. Fast attack support is now a requirement of 8. Previously 18. Okay, cool. Fast attacks now offered to a lot more people. This should just be gone. Gems should just be offered to people rather than splitting them up. Sniper's Mark. Never use Sniper's Mark or Assassin's Mark. Really? Warlord's Mark. So all the marks have been changed. Could be good. Scepters. They've changed. No one uses scepters for attacks anyway. They use it for... Oh, the following ones have been received new implicit modifiers. Goatsworn adds 1 to 2 spells and attacks previously. Ooh. No longer exists. Weapons created using the first few acts of powerful enough sources to not need to replace during the final acts of the campaign. Players should be actively consider reference players their we also changed the implicit of many ones. Fair enough. Some unique ones were found on new base parts as a result of this. Plus raids, blah blah blah. I wonder if they'll backtrack those. Arcane Surge. Because this grant more spell damage stage now causes Arcane Surge to grant 10% cast speed. Oh, okay. However, blah blah blah. Okay, so Arcane Surge is nuked. Molten Shell currently outperforms other guard skills without much investment. Reduced amount of buff provided by much take to bring the skill more in line with other guard skill. Oh, Molten Shell's dicked. Animate weapons. Any trigger skills. Simplified projectile returning. Blah blah blah. High damage boost when it's reasonable for a single multiple with changes to provide 20% increased effect with it. Okay. Ooh, legacy synthesis implicit. Elders, Hunter's Veil, and crafted belt modifiers that provide a chance for last notch can no longer roll. Oof. Increase level which the player's cover can appear. They were dropping well before awakened sets could appear. You can no longer create books of aggression. Endless Heist is nuked. Okay, Endless Heist is nuked. You can't. Endless Heist is dead. You can't Endless Heist anymore. Wow. Okay. That's killed Endless Heist. And with that, there's not much more to say on the patch notes. Yeah. Bad times, guys. Heist is just dead. Endless Heist is dead. Sorry for being the bringer of bad news, but there it is. Wow. Wow. Okay. Not sure what to say, Ravens. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos at some point.